ẹ̀yin ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè mo kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá nation pátápátá nílé àti lókè òkun ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi ẹ súnmọ́ bí o mo tún fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ wo bó tún ṣe ń lọ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ bá mi wo fídíò yìí.
What is the price to be paid for liberty? Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá kí ni nǹkan tá a lè fi ṣe sacrifices láti free àwọn èèyàn wa tó pọ̀ jù fún wa tá a lè ṣe? Àti 1914 láti ń bá ìrìn àjò burúkú yìí bọ̀ tó pé àwọn bàbá ńlá wa ò mọ̀ pé bí ìrìn àjò Yorùbá nínú Nàìjíríà bó ṣe máa rí nìyí. Èyí tó burú jù náà ni wípé lára wa ta pè láwọn èèyàn wa náà ló ń bá àwọn ọ̀tá wa ṣe láti ba ilé ayé àwọn èèyàn wa jẹ́. Ẹ wá wo bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe rí, ẹ wo bí láìfà àwọn èèyàn wa ṣe rí, ẹ wo bí ilẹ̀ wa ṣe rí. Àwọn ará àta ló ń determine bí Yorùbá ṣe máa ní lọ síwájú. Every 4 years tó ń ṣe election èwo lè wónú gbogbo ẹ̀. Àwọn Yorùbá kan wá ń sọ fáwa wípé nítorí pé ọmọ Yorùbá kan ni president Nàìjíríà àsìkò tí ìtò ọkọ̀ tọ́ sí wa láti sọ pé àfẹ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Yorùbá ti wà nínú òmìnira. Wọ́n wá nàka bànújẹ́ síra wọn láì ṣàwà, wọ́n lérí sí wa wípé kí làá fẹ́ ṣe, wọ́n ń pe àwa tá láàfẹ́ orílẹ̀‐èdè Yorùbá lọ́mọ àlè. Àwọn kan wọ́n jọra wọn lójú, wọ́n ní regional autonomy ni tá a bá ti fẹ́ rí tán bá ti lè fún wa ní regional autonomy kó fi Nàìjíríà lẹ́mẹ̀ẹ́ bó ṣe wà. Kí ló ń jẹ́ regional autonomy? Awólọ́wọ̀ gba regional autonomy lọ́wọ́ àwọn British nítorí ó rí wípé àti British àtàwọn Zik àti àwọn Ahmadu Bello Fúlàní wọn ready láti jẹ́ kí àwa Yorùbá lọ. As far back as àwọn conferences started láti 1950, 1956, 57, 1959, 1960 independent conferences tó ń ṣe tó bet àwọn those numerous constitutions tó wá eventually tó fi di Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè òmìnira. Tẹ́ bá wo gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹ rí pé gbogbo àwọn constitutions dé bíi ti 1999 they are all tailored, they are all consciously tailored to destroy the life of indigenous peoples within the nations in Nigeria. Enough is enough. Àwa Yorùbá máa lọ. Tó bá wọ Ọbásanjọ́ àti Tinubu kọ́ forí lálẹ̀ àwa Yorùbá máa lómìnira tiwa, a máa lórílẹ̀-èdè tiwa, a máa ní gbogbo nǹkan tí orílẹ̀-èdè fi ń jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè lágbàáyé yìí a máa ní. Kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tí wọ́n bá láwọn lè ṣe fún wa lẹ́yìn tó bá pa wá kó ló kù ṣọ́fẹ́ jẹ wá ni tó bá pa aláwọ̀ máa lọ sẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn ń bẹ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá wípé táwọn Biafra bá fi lè declare on the 2nd of December a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ wípé a fọwọ́sowọ́ pẹ̀lú ìjọba alápapọ̀ Nàìjíríà kan láti lọ bá àwọn Biafra jà. Ìjà yóò kàn wá. Ìkọ́ tó tọ́ sí wa láti ṣe ni wípé káà náà na flag wá sókè ká láàṣẹ mọ́. Ká dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá wà tó ní gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè lókè òkun kí wọ́n gbé flag Yorùbá nation lọ sí gbogbo foreign embassies tí Nàìjíríà wà lókè òkun àti ti embassies gbogbo àwọn òyìnbó láti lọ sọ fún wọn wípé Biafra ti lọ, Yorùbá náà dẹ̀ ti lọ, pé kò sí nǹkan tó jẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ́. Ká pọ̀ ká tú síta ká tú yáyà kí gbogbo àgbáyé rí wa. Ká lọ sí BBC ká lọ sí CNN office ká tú lọ tí Samanekpa bá ti declare Biafra kí gbogbo Yorùbá gbé flag wa, gbogbo media houses tó wà well recognized internationally ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo wa ká lọ troop lọ síbẹ̀. Káwọn tó dẹ̀ wà nílé náà jáde sí street kan bẹ̀ sí celebrate pé Yorùbá ti lọ, pé Biafra náà ti lọ, ká gbé flag wa síta. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ni balẹ̀ nìkan kan lè ṣe fún wa. Ká dẹ̀ prepare láti defend ara wa tó bá kọ́ àwọn sójà àtọlọ́pàá wa ká wa mọ́lé. Enough is enough. Ẹ wo bí gbogbo life ọmọ Yorùbá ṣe rí náà. Oúnjẹ dà, epo dà, iná dà, iṣẹ́ dà. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wọn tá a bí obìnrin ló ti daṣẹ́wó tí ìlú tán, gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin ta ní ló ti jàǹgùdù sí ìlú tán. Wọ́n á fi wá ṣe wọ́n wá weaponize poverty nínú life àwa ọmọ Yorùbá. Dubai tó wà ní, ṣé Malta tó wà ní, Luxembourg tó wà ní, Equatorial Guinea tó wà ní, Scotland tó wà ní, Republic of Ireland tó wà ní. In terms of land mass and population ṣé Ghana tó wà lẹ̀ Yorùbá nation ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ àwọn kan dẹ̀ fi wípé wọ́n fi wá ṣètùtù, wọ́n fi wá orí wa gbà pààrọ̀ wípé aláti remain in our poverty status, in our enslaving status forever. Adigun Mohammed ló ń sọ̀rọ̀, èmi Adigun Makoyola ló ń sọ̀rọ̀, Adigun Makoyola ló ń sọ̀rọ̀, and we are saying it clear and loud, courageously pé enough is enough. Àwọ̀ ò fẹ́ ṣẹ́rú ẹnì kankan mọ́. Gbogbo ẹ̀yà tó bá dẹ̀ ti declare openly táwọn àgbáyé ti rí a support ọkọ lọ, àwa náà ń lọ torí a máa lọ. Enough is enough. tó bá di kàráǹgídá káwọn governors wa kọ́ mọ̀ wípé àníjẹ́ kan sá lọ, káwọn bá mọ̀ pé àníjẹ́ kan sá lọ, kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó fi wípé àwọn in their few minority status have the right to determine the future of the majority of us who are dying every day and suffering. À ń sọ fún wọn, they will àníjẹ́ kan lost anywhere, they will not run away, and they knew that the amalgamation of 1940 have expired. Even Ango Abdullah have told us that the North is ready to go, that the amalgamation have expired. What are our Yoruba leaders waiting for? Àwọn Afenifebi, àwọn Yoruba Council of Criminals, àwọn Ghanaian Development Faction of OP Jenko coup factors. What are they waiting for? Is it until when all Yoruba people are dead and our land occupied by strange fellows, and the remnant of those who did not become endangered are slaughtered like mere sheep and goats? Is that when we become more sensible for us to say enough is enough? But yàtọ̀ lọ, gbogbo àwọn pásítọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó ń sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ tó ń wí ìrúkúrì tí wọ́n sọ nǹkan tọ́lọ́run fi hàn wọ́n tó ń ṣe àṣemáṣe tí Nàìjíríà fún wọn opportunity láti máa ṣàṣemáṣe tí wọ́n ba life. We asked innocently for those who are ignorant of the Nigerian issues, who felt that once one of their own is the president of Nigeria, that all the problems in their lives and that of their people have finally been resolved. These are people we call fortune seekers. They are enemy of their common masses. Yoruba will exit Nigeria and nothing will happen, irrespective of whatever window dressing and the manipulation that Obasanjo and Tinubu and their foot soldiers are doing at this level to which our struggle have attained. We cannot compromise the self-determination of the Yoruba people away under any guise. Our people have been enslaved for over 100 years. Our forebears never envisaged that Yoruba people will become so highly despotent in their own ancestral land. But unfortunately, those who are the heir apparent to the Awolowo generation decided to mortgage the future of the others, thinking that we will not have the capacity to say enough is enough. We thank God that God Almighty placed somebody like Baba Adebayo Akintoye in our midst, and same as Sunday Igboho, Koiki, myself, and others revolutionary who remain deviant that the Yoruba nation must be free. We are prepared, we are ready. We are waiting, all of us are waiting for December 2nd, when Simon Ekpa led Biafra will declare their sovereignty and defend it. We, the people of Yoruba land, within the context of the Yoruba nation, and our quest for sovereignty will not be part of any process to keep Nigeria one. We will never be part of any process to keep Nigeria one. We will never allow the Nigerian federal government to mobilize any of our sons and daughters to join their so-called federal troops to go to war with Simon Ekpa Biafra. We are no longer interested in Nigeria, and we have said it time without number that we want to be free. Yoruba nation wants its sovereignty. And in case of any eventual outbreak of any hostilities, we Yoruba will never be part of any process to keep Nigeria one. We will rather advise all Yoruba in diaspora, wherever they are in diaspora, let them mobilize in their millions to all the foreign embassies. Where all the foreign embassies of Nigeria raise their flag and address international press that we Yoruba recognizes the sovereignty of Biafra and that Nigeria have ceased to exist as one country. After all, the amalgamation experimentation of the British entrenched in 1994 have actually expired 10 years ago, as cited and quoted by Professor Ango Abdullah, the spokesperson of the Northern Elders Forum. So it is very clear, there is no need for any Yoruba man, based on selfish inclination, to want to continue to keep us under the one Nigerian bondage. It is crystal clear that Nigeria no longer served the interests of the indigenous nations that were trapped into it by the British experimenters. And now, over 100 years, hoping that the power that be will call a sovereign national conference to allow us to decide either to go peacefully or to renew our togetherness on the basis of our voluntary conviction. But this they never allow it to be. So therefore, the ability of any region to take up arms and liberate themselves is well entrenched and well recognized under international law. We Yoruba may not have the capacity to go to war. We may not have the capacity in terms of logistics and firearms to go to war, but we will go. We will exit Nigeria, and the process of that liberation will empirically be seen throughout the world from next month. Once Biafra leaves, we take our stand to support the exit of Biafra while we declare our right to sovereignty. Enough is practically enough. We don't want one Nigeria again. All your pseudo elections that you are conducting under a manipulative electoral process, dubious electoral laws, are no longer in tandem with the wills and aspirations of the Yoruba people and the others. So therefore, we have resolved to have our own sovereignty. We are no longer interested in Nigeria. I will share Nigeria more. Enough is enough. Therefore, I'm calling on all various Yoruba groups under the leadership of Zubade Majagitoye and the Chief of Staff, Chisom Igboho, and all other Yoruba leaders, all across the global spectrum, who hold dearly the flag of Yoruba freedom, to come together and begin to speak out that we are no longer interested in one Nigeria, and that we have left one Nigeria. We are now in the wilderness heading towards our promised land of Yoruba nation, a sovereign Yoruba nation. If you're a Yoruba man and you are hiding under various pan-Nigerian ideological nonsense, you call yourself a conservative, you call yourself a liberal, you call yourself anything, we want to warn you, and we are saying it with all level of seriousness, that if the bubble bursts, we will come after you. If a Yoruba man that is sabotaging the Yoruba quest for self-determination by aligning with the enemies within and without, by trying to call us names and get us blackmailed, we can assure you that as soon as the Biafran proclaim their independence and Yoruba raise their flag for sovereignty, we will come after all the enemies of our people who will want to insist that we will not go. Enough is a word is enough for the wise.
àti ẹ̀fẹ́ congratulate ara wa pé tó láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kan yìí àwọn kidnapping àwọn ajínigbé àwọn tó ń ṣe kidnapping wọ́n jíyàn gbé a lè sọ pé tó wíìkì yìí o ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ká congratulate ara pé ká congratulate ara wa láàrin ara wa yìí pé tó náà lọ àlàáfíà wà kò sí sílùú nìyẹn gbogbo ẹni tẹ́lẹ̀ ní fi mẹ̀kúnnù lọ́kàn balẹ̀ ń lu yàn Ọlọ́run ní fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ kí ló dé tó ń tẹ́lẹ̀ fi ṣèlú ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ yín ó ń tẹ́lẹ̀ fi ṣèlú ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ yín tó pé tẹ́ bá kú ẹ̀ nígbè rọrùn gbogbo àṣírí wọn ni màá tú wọ́n ti tà wá fáwọn àgbáyé àwọn pípọ̀ wọ́n ti ta ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wa ti ń bọ̀ àfi kí gbogbo ọjọ́ jígìrì ká dìde ká fèsì àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn ká bá wọn jà gan.
Seeing is believing, and this is democracy in action. But what is more important is that all the major stakeholders in conducting this election believe that the election is free, fair, and credible. Especially INEC, who provided the logistics arrangement, the manpower arrangement, and especially the security agencies, especially the police, the DSS, the civil defense, the military, and also the media, both print and electronic media, who presented what actually happened on the ground, and also the international organizations, international observers, the civil societies, even the community-based organizations. Almost everybody believes that this election is free, fair, and credible. And what is important to the people of Ondo State is that since they elected APC, they elected our candidate, they have elected for continuity, because there will be continuity in governance. There will be no abandonment of projects. There will be sustainability of programs and projects. And I congratulate for that. I congratulate the candidate himself, because it's a product that is sellable, and we are lucky that we have succeeded in selling him to the members of the public. We have to congratulate Mr. President for providing an enabling environment to be avoided influencing or subterranean influence in this election. Therefore, we have to congratulate him for that. Our next target now, in this geopolitical zone, the southwest geopolitical zone, our next target, and you know we are good in hitting the target, that is Osun State and Oyo State. We assure you, we will do all what is possible to bring them into the fold, so that we have political homogeneity in the southwest geopolitical zone. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. My guy. Thank you.
House. Mommy, ẹ ká sọ ma. Yes ma. Mo fẹ́ bèrè pé ṣé ẹ ti dìbò.
A ti dìbò.
Báwo lẹ ṣe rí bó sí?
A dìbò, ìbò ń lọ nírọ̀wọ́ nírẹsẹ̀, kò sí wàhálà, kò sí ìjà, kò sí kankan ní tiwa. A sá dìbò, àdìgbowó, gbogbo wa, àgbowó, owó tá a fi dìbò. Ìyá mi kó ṣe kẹ. Kilo àdìfọ́ tèmi o, àdìfọ́.
Ìbò lọ dáadáa.
Kò sí ìjà, kò sí nǹkankan, ìbò lọ dáadáa.
Kí lẹ̀yin fẹ́ kí gómìnà tuntun tó bá máa wọlé? Ká má tiẹ̀ sọ ẹni tó máa wọlé ná. Kí lẹ fẹ́ ẹni tó máa wọlé, kí lẹ fẹ́ kó ṣe fún ẹ̀yin àti àwọn aráàlú?
Wa ló ń jẹ nǹkan tó lọ sókè yìí kó lọ sódò, kí nǹkan gbogbo lọ sí ìsàlẹ̀, kó lè fún àwọn àgbàlagbà ló ń jẹ dáadáa tá máa jẹ tá ò ní ráhùn. Ìyẹn ni kó ṣe fún wa o.
Wá di mọ́lé lẹ́nìí. Mo yọ ìbọn sí ọmọ mi, àwọn ọlọ́pàá mi, wọ́n confront wọn. Nígbà tí àwọn ọmọ wọn lẹ́yìn mẹ́rin tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yìnbọn, àwọn ọlọ́pàá wa dá ìbọn padà, wọ́n dá ìbọn yẹn padà. Ọlọ́pàá yẹn wà lọ́sibítù sí i nítorí pé ìbọn bá. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n yà mí lẹ́nu. Ìṣe máa ń bèrè pé kò yẹ káwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn wà ń ta ní ọjọ́ election. Ṣé ọmọ mi kò bá wà ń ta káwọn mẹ́rin yẹn yìnbọn pàdánù ni? Kọ̀ọ̀kan kẹ́wọ̀n ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá kó máa wá èèyàn mẹ́rin tó ń gbébọn kiri lọ́jọ́ election. Wọ́n sọ pé kí ló dé tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó láti máa wà níta gbangba lọ́jọ́ election. Wọ́n sórí ìlú yìí, wọ́n sọ kodò. Kọ́ bá mi wá èèyàn mẹ́rin tó gbébọn tó kọ́kọ́ gbébọn tó ń yìnbọn kiri ẹ̀, kó yẹ kọ́ bá mi wá wọn jáde. Wọ́n sọ yẹn nídìí èyẹn ní wọ́n wá bí ní wọ́n fi ọlọ́pàá dé mi mọ́lé. Fẹ́dà kan ní kó wá mú èmi wá. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ní pé kọ́kọ́ wọnú compound wá mú mi, kọ́kọ́ lọ gba warrant wá náà. Kọ́ lọ gba warrant wá kó tó wá mú mi fògiri wọlé. Tó bá wọlé illegal, èmi náà máa máa ṣe illegal. Nítorí èmi náà ní fundamental human rights. Ṣé níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ yìí, mélòó wá kú èmi jogún? But the truth of it is, if you don't allow people to pursue their rights legitimately, they will start to seek those rights illegitimately.
Ẹ rí i pé orílẹ̀-èdè yóò ní tòrò àfi kó wó. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ̀yin náà ẹ sọ bó ṣe rí lọ́kàn yín. Elédùmarè á gbà fún wa o. Adé ilẹ̀ ìlérí wa o, ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, bí wọ́n fẹ́ bí wọ́n kọ̀, àwa la máa borí wọn o. Ẹ subscribe sórí YouTube channel yìí. Kẹ́yìn náà lè máa mọ bó ṣe ń lọ káàkiri àgbáyé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation yìí náà ni o, kò sí nǹkan míì o. Olódùmarè á dẹ̀ gbà fún wa. Adé ilẹ̀ ìlérí wa. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Ó dàbọ̀. Bye bye.
She
jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ́ fún orílẹ̀-èdè mi ilẹ̀ Odùduwà tó ń ṣàn fún wàrà àti fún oyin, ilẹ̀ tó kún fún àwọn akọni ọgbọ́n, ètò àti òye. Mo ṣe ìlérí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ológo ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, ìtànṣán oòrùn láti la ayé já nílẹ̀ Áfíríkà, láti gbé ilẹ̀ Odùduwà lárugẹ. Mo pinnu láti fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan fún ìlọsíwájú ìran Yorùbá. Mo fọwọ́ sọ̀yà pé n kò ní dalẹ̀ tàbí ṣọ̀tẹ̀ sí ìṣọ̀kan àti ìtẹ̀síwájú orílẹ̀-èdè mi ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. Èmi yóò fi gbogbo ipá, ọkàn, iṣẹ́, ọgbọ́n àti ìṣe mi sin orílẹ̀-èdè mi ní òtítọ́ àti lódodo títí ọjọ́ ayé mi. Gbogbo ìyànjú àwọn akọni tó ti lọ kò ní já sófo láti ọwọ́ mi títí dé ìrandíran tí ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Mo ṣe ìlérí pé ẹ̀sìn tàbí ìṣèlú kò ní yà wá nílẹ̀ Odùduwà. Tó bá wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀, mo lè lo ọ̀kan ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó kù sára mi láti fi ṣègbè àti jàjàgbara fún orílẹ̀-èdè mi. Ilẹ̀ Odùduwà, ìran Yorùbá, èdè kan, àṣà kan àti ìṣe kan ló so wá pọ̀ láéláé lágbára Elédùwà.